Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and I'm excited. Are actually starting season 31, and our first opponent is SAS, the Super Andromeda Scrolls. So, this is a good alliance, and I have a buddy in this that I chat often on YouTube with, Coop. So I'm excited to finally battle up against him because we've always said, hey, we need to meet up in war, and it's just never matched up. So here we go. So my first assignment was to go up path 2 on the left side in section 1. It says the Strike, Counter, Fury, Power Struggle node. Now, Green Goblin is a high ground defender, so you have to be able to throw specials, and depending on his madness and cunning charges, you could actually not get to a bar of power when he gets to a bar of power. And with him throwing, a special 1 or just a special 2 can be super annoying, depending on like how you space it out and time it and all that. This guy can put out the hurt, but if you bring my man Thing, he can just take it. He can take it all. You just don't throw a special. You have a max sig thing, or very, very near max sig, and you just block. Now right there I took a little bit of damage because I didn't get protection up, and he threw that special and I didn't parry the first hit. But you can see, like, every time I parry, I'm taking 1 HP damage, which is awesome. And this guy's got 40 something furies. Now if I actually got hit by this dude, it would not feel good because you would be instantly KO'd. So Thing is a great option to fight on this guy. You can see I'm there. I blocked the second part of the special on purpose, just so that I could get protection up. You do want to make sure you get that protection, because if you do get hit by a special, like say if he hit me with a poison or an incinerate, oh man, it would be like instant death when the protection came off. So maybe I should be blocking the specials, but I'm pretty comfortable fighting this guy, mainly because he is the boss at 5.3.6 and I farm that thing like a madman. So I'm pretty comfortable fighting Green Goblin. And there we go. How many hits was that? 100-ish? 103 to 0. Not the quickest fight, but super safe. And very minimal health loss. We still have that regen boost up. Just looking at the nodes and everything, we quickly go back in before that combat regen boost falls off. That's going to help us to get back close to full health. And the game plan for this one, Strike, Counter, Fury, again, Brute Force, Power Focus 1. So the one nice thing about Hulk is generally I like it when he throws his special 1 more. Special 2 is not a problem either, but this guy's never going to get to a special 2. And actually I think he does go pretty passive with throwing his specials here. And I think I actually do push him to special 2 once in the fight, which is pretty hard to do because usually the AI in war will throw their specials, but for whatever reason, Hulk was not. Now, normally I would have Human Torch on the team because Human Torch is just awesome, and him paired with Thing, they just make like one of the best duos in my opinion. But as you know, we have attacker bans, and Torch was banned along with Spiderman 2099 and Ghost. So I don't have Torch on the team. You see the Fury buildup is very slow. I only have 5 right now, and the main thing is I either have to let those 20 rock stacks, that timer go off, like right there, boom, I'm gonna bank another 5. But with the Human Torch, every time you just build them up. So my attack is a little bit slower. I'm decently boosted. I'm really not worried about timing out or anything. It's not the fastest fight, but it's just super safe because you can just block, and if he does go crazy passive, I mean, it's not like he's going to get to a special 3 or anything, but you can parry, turn protection on. It will turn off the damage that you will take from brute force while that's up, or it minimizes it depending on your sig level. Sig 200, you will take 0 damage or 1 HP. So there, he did actually throw a special 2 at the end. He is fully unblockable. We kind of wait out his healing because he can't get hit during that, and we smash him over. I probably should have thrown the special 3, but that does lengthen the fight time a little bit, you know, doing the special 3 animation. So we just finish him off the combo, get that fight down pretty clean. We throw on a white Magneto guidance pre-fight, so we get those passive stuns, because this has Masochism. It has static defense, so he's going to be getting armor ups every 10 hits with the hit me I dare you, and then if you have armors, then you can, if he has armors, then you can get shocked. I think it's shock immune, so you can see every once in a while I'm getting that immune call out. That's because I'm getting shocked. And Strike Counter Fury, again, I'm going to ignore the node on purpose, let the Furies build up, and then we're just going to try to manage the best we can to make sure we can be hitting him while that power gain is going to come up. There, we throw a heavy into the wall. He does do 1 resist from stand your ground masteries, but there's 3 hits on things heavy, so the likelihood of all of them getting resisted, very unlikely. And you can see with the white Magneto pre-fight guidance on there, I can just combo him as normal. This guy does have a little bit of MD. I think we're gonna see it there. Yeah, it's probably 3, 4 out of 5. He does end up throwing a special, but I did put on an indestructible boost for this one, just in case I did get special 3 and I happen to not have protection up, which I believe that was the case. So that would have killed me with 40 passive furies. That definitely would have killed me. So the special 3 or the invulnerability boost helped tank that special 3. And here we're just gonna finish him off with a combo, and we are done with section 1. Thing is really healthy, and just some boost use. Got lots of boost going on from the compensation. We had that man thing there. Normally I would take that in seasons past, but we have a Mr. Negative player on our team now. Well, same guy, Bask. He did a great job. Took him out in like a minute, which is really awesome. So next up, I'm still going up path 2 on the left side, and this has strike counter, block penetration, and then hard knock life. So the one nice thing is with the strike counter, or the hard knock life, is that the disorient, which is passive, once I get that for 8 seconds on Apocalypse, I become immune to it, so I don't have to worry about it. So I did put on a Power Start 1 boost, and I put on Mystic boost, or not Mystic, Mutant boost. And you can see I only got about a half a bar power back, which is not much. I was expecting maybe a little bit more, but the problem is you do get those careful studies put on you. So once that first hit hits, you know, the damage is pretty weak. But I did want to make sure that I could get some damage off without him getting, you know, too crazy with getting it locked in. So the Power Start 1 allowed me to get to a special 2. Then I got to a special 1, and here I'm kind of trying to get some blocks, parries in, so that I can get back to a special 2. I am gonna build up a few of those block penetration charges, but the nice thing is the willpower healing that I do get from Mr. Fantastic, it keeps Apocalypse very, very healthy. Now I do have to worry about the evades, but I believe in this fight, I know we have 1 evade charge built up. I believe he doesn't evade at all. Now I was dual practicing him, and I got the evade charges up to like 90, a whole bunch. When I was dueling like my 5-star rank 5 with my rank 2 4-star. But yeah, this fight goes very, very well. I don't end up locking in any of the careful study passives. I pretty much end with full health because of the willpower healing. It worked out well, but that fight took a little bit longer than I was anticipating. So we're going in with this Apocalypse with Thing. And Thing is definitely not your traditional counter for Apocalypse, but it just kind of fit with our whole plan, and I'm very confident when I fight Apocalypse. I don't have any issues dexing his specials. I think on the special ones in this one I will block, but the special twos, that's what I prefer the most. I will dex that like a boss. So here we're just blocking this, building up some power, building up some rock stacks, and we did start with a Power Start 1 boost, and we put on the Science Power Back boost because we want to get as many big special twos as we can, because those are going to hit pretty hard. Now there I parried, and I was waiting to see if it stuck because I had that disorient on, and I was slow trying to get off a heavy. So Coop, you tagged me a little bit there, but don't worry, Thing is a beast. He is a tank, and you will not win. Now we had a little banter chat before or right when the war started. So Coop saw that we matched, and he sent me a message, and we were just kind of talking back and forth. He's like, "Oh, you gotta fight some of my guys." I'm like, "Oh, we'll see what we do." And I did get this assignment, so I was happy to do that. Coop is an awesome dude. He's on YouTube. He does a lot of war videos, all kinds of other fun videos. He's trampoline maniac. You should go check him out. I'll put a link in his to his channel in the description. So if you take a visit over to Coop's channel, do that. And yeah, we are just smashing out this thing, or Thing is smashing out Apocalypse. The disorients, they are active, so you can get some willpower healing, which is nice. I am trying to manage the strike counter as much as possible, because the block penetration with Apocalypse, you know, he's got pretty good block penetration as it is. So you definitely don't want to be letting that ramp up. We dex that another L2, no problem. We're just trying to manage those combos. Now we're just finishing them off here. We try to get him with a special one, and Coop holds on barely, and I'm like, nah, boom, dead. So nice try, Coop. Maybe next time. But we get the solo there with Thing. Took a little bit of health, nothing to be complaining about. I throw on 2 more health pots, and we're gonna go into this Silver Surfer. We put on a invulnerability boost for this one, and we are gonna do our best to just smash this guy down. We aren't gonna be blocking a lot, which does mitigate, you know, Thing's damage, because he's not gonna be able to build up that many rock stacks. And I do throw off a special. Unfortunately, I haven't built up enough to where I could have converted those, which is kind of unfortunate. But after that, I have the suppressions on from the strike counter combat power rate. I'm just going to ignore that. I want to make sure that I do kind of keep the high ground in check in case I do take some blocks and whatnot. The Chitinous Thorns doesn't really come into play. He can get armor ups. I think he does at some point, but it doesn't matter because Thing is bleed immune. Buffet doesn't matter. Thing is immune to nullify, and so he can't take off, you know, can't nullify those dexes, therefore he can't get the regen. So I just gotta beat this Silver Surfer. It's a rank 4, it's very beefy. It's got Outlast to mitigate the damage taken. And yeah, he is going to build up some of those high ground charges, and we're just gonna dex the special one, get to the special one, dex the special one. He keeps getting those power gains, and that's fine. I'm not worried about him throwing the special ones. The one thing that does stink is if you do, I do miss that one, but the indestructible helped eat the damage. But the one thing that is, if he does get the armors, which usually he's throwing the specials fast enough to where he's kind of either getting a power gain or a fury. If he gets those armors are potent, and they will really hinder your damage. But yeah, we're a little over 2 minutes in, and boom, we get them down. So we get all of our 6 fights down fairly cleanly. You know, we did boost pretty big, but you know, I want to start the season off right. I didn't have any assignments on the mini island. I kind of wanted to take that Korg with my white mags, but I didn't get that assignment, unfortunately. But that's all right. So we did end up tying them in the battle group 4-4, and you can see that they had one more fight to do, and that was actually Coop's. He was waiting till the boss went down, but he ended up getting that. He cleared, soloed all his fights, but we did win. We did win 14-11. It was a close, hard-fought war. You know, I think everybody was a little bit rusty on both sides from the beginning of the season. Probably a little more deaths than we would normally see. But yeah, good job to SAS. Hopefully we can match you guys up again and have some more fun. They did have an interesting defensive setup and placement for our battle group. It was good to plan for. And yeah, so we took the win. We're 1-0 on the season. For this war, I had 6 fights, 6 kills, no deaths. Obviously, that's my same stats for the season since this is war number 1. And we don't know where we're at. Obviously, you win in tier 1, you know, you're somewhere in Masters, but we can't see that until after the 3rd war of the season. So we'll see if we can't keep winning and stay in Masters. Here's my little graphic that shows the champions that I used, how many fights I've won, and then the defenders that I have faced up against, and this will kind of grow throughout the season. Yeah, I'm excited. This season is long overdue. I mean, the bans concept is interesting. I'm probably never ever gonna get to play my Human Torch in the near future, which is kind of sad because I like playing with my Torch. He's a great champ. He's fun. I love using him. But yeah, let me know who you guys are banning. For this war, we banned Ghost, Torch, and Hercules. And as far as who we saw as a ban, it was Ghost, Torch, and Spiderman 2099. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we got going forward. Wonder if we'll see like Kitty bans or Dr. Doom bans or Apocalypse bans. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll try to get these videos out on a more timely manner this season. And yeah, thanks for watching and stopping by. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.